Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Okay, let's do this. Welcome back to the full game commentary and playthrough. We're picking up right where we left off after the run back from Valentine. We did sleep until noon, but that was more about getting some good light for the video. You can see Hosea to Arthur's left, our right, cleaning his rifle, and you can see the Black Shire behind Arthur, so you know what we're here for. Let's go get that bear.
Hey, Arthur!
Hosea,
You want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear.
Note how Hosea says I wish here. He wants to hunt in Africa, and how cool would an African DLC be? You board a boat in Saint Denis, cutscene, and now we're in Africa with a new set of legendaries and stranger events and a whole new continent to explore. It'll never happen, but it's fun to think about. Moving on.
One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. But you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then.
I also love how readily Arthur says yes. He's happy to help Hosea. He's looking forward to it.
So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
There's so much speculation about Boadicea or Boudica. She was an actual historical figure, a Celtic warrior queen who led an uprising against the Romans in 60 AD.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so well, you know how it is.
I see.
And this also feels out of character, Hosea implying that he killed the original owner. You would think he would have tricked the owner or won the horse in a poker game. Hosea is an outlaw, but he's not violent. He's a tactician.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. If there's a decent dealer there, we'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
I love this. Hosea's opening the stables up for us, and he just gave us a free horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
Well, I guess you're right. Easy, boy.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel, if I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. No bar fights, please. I heard about that.
I pushed the whistle arrow here, and while we didn't hear a whistle, the Tennessee Walker heard Arthur and will follow. He's such a good horse.
A couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Hosea has an ad for the stables here, but we are going for the trapper saddle in this playthrough.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Bill and Phil, even Hosea knows and doesn't really care.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Arthur's right, Blackwater changed everything, but Hosea is still optimistic at this point in the game.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very high. Need to be done right. I have a couple of leads I'm looking into.
Oh, yeah. Good boy.
Getting a gold is relatively easy in this mission, but as a rule you have to follow every game prompt, so calm the horse here.
You there, Arthur?
Hey, he's all right.
Stables are just up ahead.
The reverse dapple black thoroughbred is an ultimate edition bonus, which we will not be using in this playthrough, but I'll show you one.
Alright, go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Okay, welcome to the stable. Papers are not important in this game, but I feel this is leftover dialogue from some iteration of the game where papers were actually important. Maybe it was something we could buy at the fence.
Stable them here for you. Here, take a look.
And we'll say goodbye to the Shire because we only have 4 slots and we need the cash. And here's the thoroughbred. She's free and a great horse, but we're going to get the Morgan. We will, however, be using the Ultimate Edition Nueva Paraíso saddle, just because it's a pretty good saddle and it is far superior to the one we were given.
All right, partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals.
I like that stable hand. I've mentioned him before. You just know he got that limp from a horse kick.
Word on that. All right, let's see. Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush and some treats.
Appreciate it.
And the stable owner gives us the brush, and also some carrots and some sugar cubes. I love that brush. I never knew how much I would enjoy such a simple act as brushing a horse.
Interesting choice. How much did you pay for that thing?
Hosea is unimpressed with our Morgan, but that's okay. We're going to upgrade very soon, as soon as this mission's over, in fact. And the Morgan is so dirty here. Nothing annoys me more than a dirty horse, especially in a video. My horses are always pristine in my videos. I just wanted to mention that.
What's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains? I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
And there's a rivalry here. John's the prize pony, and Arthur's a little jealous. I am almost certain John confided in Hosea that he was worried that Jack is actually Arthur's son and not his. And all I can say is maybe. There were no DNA tests in 1899. Arthur has an obvious affection for Abigail, and he draws her in his journal. He also speculates in his journal as to whether he should have married her. It seems like Abigail had a choice between Arthur and John, and obviously, she chose John.
Okay, I think we need to head right up here. Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way.
So much beautiful scenery in this game. Absolutely breathtaking.
That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
I always ask about Sean. Nobody cares about Micah.
I should really be heading back over the Great Plains, see about Sean.
It's bounty hunters who've got him?
So Trelawney says. Javier and Charles have gone with him to scope it out.
Pretty dangerous going anywhere near Blackwater.
Right, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Of course. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a .22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Okay, let's get a rabbit. This event is timed, so as soon as you see red, take the shot. I promise you'll get him. Stay on the horse and you can unlock Horseman 1. And note, the game says pick up the rabbit. Nothing about skinning a rabbit. And here the prompt says go to Hosea. And the third prompt, stow the rabbit on your horse. The game wants the whole rabbit and you want a gold, so stow that rabbit.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Well, then you get us set up.
Now we get to learn how to set up camp and cook and sleeping at camp.
Cook that rabbit, then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me. You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this drama.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Hosea is always handing Arthur coffee. It's a nice touch.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Now tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Okay, let's go.
Okay, boy. Good job, boy.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Hosea's going to talk about Bessie here. You never really get the full story other than she died. It adds a tragic component to Hosea's character. You can see a picture of her back at camp, and here Hosea's going to plant the seed for leaving the gang, for life outside and without the gang.
Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out and staying in.
The veteran's cabin, Buell's dad, is to our left. We are going to raid that cabin for supplies and cash, and I apologize in advance.
Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's slip by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Okay, back to work. Like I said, getting a gold is relatively easy. We need to speed through these clues. I believe we have 90 seconds.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
This way. Tracks go into those trees. Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else. Something else on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
And here you just run until you hit the cutscene.
Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which you think?
Either option will lead to the same event. I prefer to split up because you get to keep the potent predator bait, which will come in handy when we hunt the panther.
Let's split up.
Okay. I'll head this way. You head down that track.
Get to Hosea as fast as you can. Run.
Stay back! Arthur! Shoot that thing, please!
And the last gold requirement is to shoot this big old bear 6 times.
Look out! Arthur?
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
First playthrough, I really thought Hosea was going to give us this rifle. I mean, Dutch gave us a carbine repeater and Javier gave us a sawed-off shotgun. But this map and opening up the legendary hunts are far more valuable.
A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well...
And we shall choose to stay, which may close the window to the Missouri Foxtrotter, but we need that bear.
I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah!
And here's another gold for you and a carrot for the horse because he did such a great job. Now we need to hunt the legendary bear and get to the trapper. I'll do a quick montage and point things out as necessary. As soon as you inspect the next clue, the bear will appear in those trees where Arthur is aiming. If you see movement, it's probably him. As soon as you see red, spray him with explosive bullets. Don't let him charge. No need to be elegant about this hunt. Take him out before he takes you out.
Payback!
Moving on to the veteran's cabin. He has supplies and we need the cash. It's all about survival at this point. Check out this giant spoon. What's that about? And around the back is a cigarette card, which we might as well pick up.
Let's go, girl. Yeah, good girl.
Okay, we'll catch up with you at the Trappers.
Hello. You new to these parts, sir? I'm a blow-in myself. Right, let's see.
We can sell the pelt and the rabbit that we got last night for a little bit more cash.
Boy, the things I can make with this.
And that's the mission. It is at this point that I will usually abandon this story and go explore. We have just about everything we need, and it's a big world out there. We do have to do a little free roaming between now and your next commentary. I mean, we need a better horse and a better hat. Arthur is going to go see Percy Whitsickle now and make a quick $50. I hope you enjoyed this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. Let me know in the comments if there are any stranger events or legendary hunts you'd like to see. We need to do the buck and the elk at the very least. At some point we'll craft the Legends of the East Satchel. I like to get that out of the way early in Chapter 2. Well, we need to get Kieran off his tree next. I'll see you soon. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall surely meet again. Further on down the trail.
Hey you! Come here a minute.
Feels like things have changed. The whole world's changed.